And just like a light switch, everything changed. We're talking new mindset, we're talking new lifestyle, a new career, new relationships, new friendships, new goals, and everything literally just locked in and just fell into place. And let me be completely real with you. Like right now where I am in life, I don't even want to jinx myself. Like life feels so good. Life feels like I finally reached a point in life where all the puzzle pieces came together. Like all the stars and planets and everything above just aligned for me. Like for those that know me and have been following me for a while, know that life has not been the easiest. Know that life has lived way more than your average person. And what happened? What changed? What did I do differently? Where was the switch and how did it happen? Did I just wake up one day and boom, my life was completely different? It's such a surreal feeling that I just sit back and I'm like, is this really happening? Am I really feeling like this? Like me? Okay, but why am I sharing this with you? To be honest, I know that not everyone out there, not everyone watching my video is feeling life right now. I know that not everybody has everything aligned, and I personally know people that do not feel like the stars and planets are aligned for them. So I'm basically just here to tell you that if somebody like me, somebody that's so unworthy, can finally have some peace in their life, even if it's freaking like 31 years later, like if it can happen to me, it can happen for you. Like I'm not any more special, I'm not any more better than the next person. Like I'm just a plain Jane girl, nothing else. If you haven't caught on by now, there's no easy way, there's no recipe to life. There's so many videos on YouTube that you're gonna find, and probably like some of my old videos too, like the whole 10 steps to finding peace, 10 steps to happiness. And it's not that those videos are not real, it's just that those are more of a habit builder that can help you kind of just rearrange life and just do things differently in life, where you can kind of set the path and the foundation to potentially reach that level of like that you're reaching for, like that level of peace, that level of happiness, that level of comfort, and so on. Good things take time, so don't worry, you'll get there. I strongly believe you will get there. Like, I kid you not, when I first had, and this is so personal, I know a lot of people would not be okay with opening up as far as themselves, but I'm my own person, and I believe that you can learn a lot from strangers and you can learn a lot from other people's mistakes. When I first became a mom, I was 20 years old. It was literally 2 days before my 21st birthday. So I kind of always like to say that I was 21 when I had my first child. At that time, like, again, I am so young. I'm a college student, and what do you always associate with the college student? Being broke. And that's exactly what I was. And not only for that first year, but for like my entire like young 20s, I was not in the best thing. And I'm just trying to fix my lash, but it is very emotional. I was not in the best financial place where I would have liked to have been. Like, I was seeing my friends post their babies on holidays, having all their like beautiful outfits. Like, if it was Easter, they had their beautiful Easter dresses, they had like pictures with the bunny, and then there was me, like, with no kind of money, like with nothing to really offer like my child, nothing to really offer my family in general. So I felt very detached because it wasn't a very good feeling. And at that time, her parental figure was not in the picture, so it was just me trying to do what I could. And not to say that my mom didn't come through, like, she always did. She made like the best baby daddy ever, but it wasn't I couldn't always run to her. So if you know that feeling. But I'm over here like almost living day to day, barely making bills, barely just putting food on the table and keeping the lights on. It was like such a weird time because I was working all these crazy hours. I was just trying to stay afloat, trying to finish homework, trying to survive. And I stayed with the survival mentality for so freaking long. And I just finally finished. I ended up like taking some time off of school, just doing part time when I rejoined. And I ended up getting my associates like 4 years later. I got my bachelor's another freaking million years later. I was 30 when I finally completed my bachelor's degree. And what did I do when I didn't know what else to do, but knowing that I was so hungry to continue growing as a person, continue growing as a mother, as just myself, as somebody that likes to help other people? I freaking left my 911 dispatcher job and I joined the police department. That has been not the wildest, but it feels like the wildest thing I have ever done, just because of who I am. And like, I understand everything that people associate that with, but like Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. So that is the mission, that is the plan, and that is what we're working on. So if you're wanting to make a difference, please put yourself in situations where you can potentially try to make a difference, even if it's a small thing, even if it's whatever it is. You have full control of that. You can't sit around and wait for others to try to do that for you. And as I'm speaking to you, it's kind of giving coffee time vibes. So let's go get some coffee and continue our girl talk. We just got some, like, I guess it's cool. Sit down. Put your seatbelt on. Okay, so I can't get the kids in the background. Okay, so we just got some like Caribbean food, but it's like Puerto Rican food. I have never in my life tried such a thing, but my boyfriend is Puerto Rican and I'm pretty sure he's like somewhat homesick. So while he's at work, I came and got some. So whenever he's off of work, I can invite him over and he can have some home style food and hopefully be surprised in a good way, and hopefully they actually hit all like the flavors correctly, because I know some places like don't cook exactly the same. So wish us luck. The kids are with me and they're just as excited, so let's keep going. Okay, do not judge me for this. Okay, do not judge me for this, but I just got home. My kids have their own food. I did not want to risk them not liking this, so they got fast food. Okay, this is plate number 1, and I don't know what it's called, but it's like rice and beans. My friend told me to do it, that he would like it. The place confirms that indeed he's supposed to like it. Brown bag means something good. Never mind, I don't know what it is. What is this? It's like an empanada or something. And then something brown. I'd rather not show it because it looks weird. I think it's like a banana maybe or something. Okay, I think this is the bistec one, or I don't know. It's got rice and a lot of onion. It looks good. It looks like it would go really good with avocado. There's more. Okay, I think that's the mofongo thing that I saw online, and I don't know what that is. I think it's some kind of meat, but I'm very excited because before I got off the line with him and I was waiting to go in and get the food, he said que se le antojaba, like he was craving some mofongo. He's gonna think I'm a bruja or something. And I don't know what this sauce is. It looks like mayo and ketchup. And then what's in this bag? Okay, I ordered this. I shouldn't show it. But it's like a banana thing. Screw it, I'm gonna taste it. It don't taste like anything. It's like a thicker version of a chip. No, just like anything. Maybe the cream is for that. Or the sauce. I don't know. Secured the food with boyfriend. Okay, so it's getting kind of late. It's already past 9 o'clock. I do go in early to work tomorrow. I just wanted to run through and let you guys know a few updates, and hopefully they serve as motivation. Like I said a few minutes ago, or like an hour or two ago, I mentioned how when I became a mom, like it was super difficult for me financially, like my first kid, even my second kid. And even when I had my last two children, I felt like it was really, really hard because, again, I was going through school, trying to work, trying to keep up, trying to like provide. Even though I was making more money, I also had a lot more responsibilities because the kids I chose to have, and choosing to be in school. It's like I was taking on all these extra things that maybe I could have pushed a little bit further along, but I didn't. I wanted to like try to like do as much as possible during a younger age. So hopefully I could set up like my future for like family vacations and all that. Kind of like the sacrificing earlier on. So like my 20s, I feel like they were all like survival mode, sacrifice. And hopefully now that I'm in my 30s, it'll be more enjoying. With that being said, my childhood also wasn't like the best. Like, if you know, my family come from nothing. It's like a very, very small village in Mexico, and being here, I mean, I was born and raised here. I was very, very lucky. I was one of those lucky kids. But I did grow up in the struggle, and I feel like I just woke up one day and I realized how blessed I was. I realized that the end of my police academy was nearing. I realized that everything was just kind of like starting to fall into place. From my kids growing up, they're all about to be in school. They're all doing a lot better, like school-wise. Like my two little ones have speech problems, but they have come such a long way, and I'm so proud of them. And just myself finishing school, putting myself through the academy, and no matter the amount of heartbreaks I had or the setbacks that I had, the financial instability that I had, I feel like now I might not be like super well off, but I know that there's food on the table. I know that bills are paid. I know that we're in a way better place. Like, of course, you know, I would like to take on like a million vacations and like, I don't know, maybe one day go shopping like crazy. That would be kind of cool. But ultimately, like, I'm very grateful for have made it this far. I think what really helped me, I don't know if it's help, but the feeling of there is no other choice but to keep pushing. Like, seeing my kids, I couldn't just be like, whoopsie daisy. Like, it was like toughening up, asking for help when needed, turning the other cheek at times even when I didn't want to. Like, I really, really had to fight through my pride, and that is difficult. That is difficult. That is like one thing that I feel like I've always had is pride. So again, like, life right now, I feel like I'm in a better place. And to be honest, like, I have met a great guy, and I never imagined like at this point in life finding somebody, because not that I'm getting like I'm old per se, but come on, I already have my 4 children. I mean, you know, like, I've had like my failed set of relationships. Like, it kind of felt like, who is going to want me? But now it's like he sees like my kids as a extra benefit. He loves me unconditionally, and he prioritizes not just me but the kids, and that's an amazing feeling. If you're somebody that's like, I'm never going to find somebody for me, know that you will. If, again, me coming with 4 kids, I still found somebody to love me, like, and it wasn't even like me trying. When I found this person, I was healing. I was in my healing journey. I was enjoying life. I was going on solo dates. I was enjoying my friends' company. I really didn't need somebody anymore. And then here he comes along. And it's so funny because we have been like, what's the right word to say? Like inseparable since then. Since we have been inseparable since like we literally went on our first date. We went on a first date as friends, and it's been like talk ever since. And it's like we don't run out of things to say. But we have so many things in common, from like Bullies Academy to how we were brought up in life to the things that we enjoy. Like, we both love reading. We love the same kind of movies. We love the same kind of drinks. Like that. I mean, those things just kind of like help and connect. Not to say that if you meet somebody totally opposite from you, it's not gonna work. It is gonna work. It's just you have to want to make it work. So that's where I am in life right now, and I hope that like me sharing my past experiences help you guys, because I know life's not easy. Like, I had to learn to love myself. I had to learn about me. I had to find out who I was, and I feel like for that part I have YouTube to thank for. I have you guys that come back to my videos to thank for, because if it wasn't for me vlogging, if it wasn't for me like sitting in front of this camera, I honestly wholeheartedly know for a fact I would have never been chasing myself. Because whenever I would think out loud and be like, what am I gonna vlog about at work or school or things like that, people would always hit me with, just be yourself and talk about whatever. And that's when I freaking realized that I didn't even know who I was. These past years, I had lost myself in like grieving the loss of my child. I lost myself in trying to keep my kid's father around, no matter how unhealthy the relationship was. I lost myself in being what everybody else wanted me to be, friendship wise, relationship wise, daughter wise. And I had to dig deep. I did therapy. I made a lot of mistakes, and I found myself. I found the kind of music that I love. I found like the style that I like to wear. I don't have other people dictating or telling me what I can and can't wear. It's like I get to be me. I get to sing out loud, and I get to just simply enjoy life. So I really hope that this video reaches at least one soul that's wondering what is next in life, how to manage their life, and how do they just find a piece of like faith, a piece of kind of that's trying to find like a push in life. Again, you can use me as that example, either to not take so long in school, or not to have like this big old family, or you can simply use my stuff as, heck yeah, if she can do it, why can I not? However it helps you, I am literally putting my stuff out there. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. You can reach me through my socials. You can post a comment below. I am here for you guys. And again, I hope my story in my life helps at least one person out there. And if you have made it this far, please let me know below. And you guys, I'm so grateful to be here talking to you guys. And if you can, please do not forget to like and subscribe so you guys don't miss any of my videos. And thank you for staying. Graduation is coming up, and I can't wait to share graduation pictures with you guys. We made it. We're literally a licensed peace officer. That is freaking insane. So you can do it.